What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. I hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Um, there's been talk since D'Angelo Russell got traded. Talks of people saying, "Man, look how D'Angelo Russell is playing. He's playing well with the Brooklyn Nets. Look how he's playing. Look how he's playing." January 21st, he scored 23 points, 10 assists, 3 blocks, 1 steal in a 99-95 loss. They lost against the New York Knicks, but he had a good game, right? Against who did they? OKC. The game before that, he had 9 points, 7 assists, 1 steal, 4 rebounds. Not really a good game, but whatever. The game before that against the LA Lakers, D'Angelo Russell had 19 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, and a 102 to 101 loss to the Lakers. So they lost that game too. They've been losing these games for sure. But D'Angelo Russell has had spots where he's looked like, okay, he looked a little decent. He looked a little solid. You know what I mean? He's had some good moments in these losses. And I'm seeing people say, oh my God, see what happens when you don't play with LeBron James? LeBron was holding D'Angelo Russell back. LeBron was taking the ball out of D'Angelo Russell's hands. LeBron was hindering D'Angelo Russell's greatness. D'Angelo Russell was a great talent. LeBron was just in the way. LeBron didn't let him be his true self. LeBron was taking away all of his shine and taking away his freedom to play. All that nonsense. Let me tell y'all exactly who D'Angelo Russell is, okay? D'Angelo Russell is a player that plays well on teams where there are no expectations, okay? If the team is not expected to make no run in the playoffs, if the team is a lottery team, if the team is just like, okay, it's good if they make the playoffs, they're not expected to contend for a championship, D'Angelo going to play very well. He's going to play well. The moment the lights get bright and he has expectations on him, that's when he will wilt. That's when he won't play his best basketball. There are players like this in professional sports. Guys who play well when there is not a lot of pressure, when nobody is expecting them to do anything. Nobody's expecting them to be a championship type team, right? Or nobody's expecting them to just be a all world player every single year, year in, year out. Examples of this I can point to in football. Nick Foles. Now, Nick Foles won the championship. He's a starting quarterback on the championship Philadelphia Eagles team. But he wasn't supposed to be the guy there. Carson Wentz was supposed to be there. Wentz got hurt. Nick Foles comes in, balls out, plays well. Nobody is expecting Nick Foles to be the one. Nobody's expecting him to be the guy of the future, but he won the Super Bowl. Nobody was expecting him to win the Super Bowl against Tom Brady. Nobody was expecting that, but he did it. He did it, and he went out and won the big game. So that's kudos to him. That's a great notch for Nick Foles to have. Outstanding, right? The moment people tried to make Nick Foles the main guy, you saw it wasn't going to work. He's not suited to be a player, a franchise quarterback. That was never him. My Chicago Bears went and tried to make him the lead guy. Nick Foles is not a dude that's going to be leading your franchise for years. He's a guy that can be on the bench, right? And the moment your starting quarterback gets hurt, he'll come around and he'll play well for some games and do some great things. But if you try to make him the starting quarterback for the next year, he's starting all the way through, you're going to see, oh no, man, it's going to be fall off, it's going to be drop off, and it'll be clear as day. Same thing goes for Ryan Fitzpatrick, a.k.a. Fitzmagic. Fitzmagic. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he'll get in there, ball out, quarterback too. Get in there, ball. He'll be a quarterback will get injured. And Ryan Fitzpatrick will be the second string quarterback. They put Ryan Fitzpatrick in when somebody get injured, he'll play well. He'll start hitting his targets very well. The receivers be happy. He'll have some good games. All of that. The moment you're expecting Ryan Fitzpatrick to be your quarterback of the future is the moment he starts throwing interceptions, turning the ball over like crazy. Because, again, he plays better when you're not expecting him to be the one. You're not expecting him to be the guy for you, the guy that everybody is looking at as a franchise quarterback. You know what I mean? You see when he was with the Jets, him and Brandon Marshall was hitting it off well. Brandon Marshall balling out, had a lot. How many receiving yards Brandon Marshall had have that first year in New York? Was it 1,400, 1,300, 1,500? Something crazy. He balled out with the Jets. I forgot off the top of my head, right? Ryan Fitzpatrick making it happen. Next year, Fitzpatrick started falling off like bad dope. And it show you because people thinking, oh, Fitzpatrick finna be the dude. He finna be the one. He the guy to take us to the promised land. Not the case. Not the case. He's a guy that plays well when you're not expecting much from him, when you thinking, dang, all hope is lost, and he gets in and play well, but you can't make him your main guy. Same thing with D'Angelo Russell, unfortunately. D'Angelo is not going to be the main guy for a championship team, in my opinion. Very good player, but it's just, to me, it seems like he plays well. He plays his best basketball when the lights are low, you know? And I know some of y'all gonna say, you can say the same about LeBron James. No, LeBron James won a championship after he was down 3-1 and would put up 40-point games. You hear me? Led every team in every statistical category. You know what I'm saying? I seen LeBron in the game, what was that? Was that a game 5, game 6 against the Boston Celtics? Remember when they was down? They was down, what, 3-2? 3-2 or something like that in that series against Boston. People were like, yo, if they lose this game, they're going to break up the big three. We seen them ball out in that game. You feel me? I've seen LeBron James in the series against Golden State with Matthew Dellavedova as his second leading scorer on the team. LeBron ball out because Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love were injured in the NBA Finals. You see what I'm saying? So all of that, I seen LeBron James in the playoffs against the Detroit Pistons go crazy in the Palace of Auburn Hills. So I know where y'all some go, he don't play good at Big Mom. All right. It sounds good. It sounds good. You don't have 4 championships and 4 finals MVPs without being a great player in big moments. All right. But anyway, and I'm not saying LeBron hasn't had shortcomings. He has for sure. But he's had great moments in big championship situations. That when Ray Allen hit that shot, LeBron was going crazy. LeBron had like 15, 16 points in that quarter when they played the San Antonio Spurs. And then LeBron balled out in the closeout game to win the championship. So anyway, let's get back to D'Angelo Russell. When D'Angelo Russell was talking, they interviewing D'Angelo Russell, he got quotes circulating. He got quotes floating around social media. After he's traded to the Brooklyn Nets. What the hell? Pause. After he's traded to the Brooklyn Nets, he said something like, I'll never take being able to play free basketball like this for granted again. He says, I'll never take being able to play free basketball like this for granted again. So he's saying you didn't have free basketball in LA with the Lakers. Well, of course, brother, the Nets are 14-31. They got 14 wins, 31 losses. You're going to be free to do whatever you want to do on a team like that you know not going to be in playoff contention, that you know is just a terrible team. Somebody got to score. Somebody got to hoop. Somebody got to get them buckets. You feel me? So when you ain't got no expectations with this team, yeah, you can play as free as a bird. Free as you want to play. You hear me? And it's all good in the hood. Do your thing. But when you on a team where people is looking like, hey, y'all better be trying to be contending for a championship. Y'all better be trying to do something, trying to compete for a title, trying to compete somewhere when there are expectations. Even though nobody feels like the Lakers are winning an NBA championship, people expect them to be a good team. A very good team that can contend night in and night out. When you have them expectations on you, yeah, you're going to have some set plays. You can't just go with the flow, So, yeah, D'Angelo Russell, you're not going to be play free. You can play free as you want when your team is not good, But when you got some dudes on your team that are Pantheon great players, when you playing with a LeBron James and Anthony Davis, there are going to be expectations, brother. And for people saying, oh, LeBron held D'Angelo Russell back. Austin Reeves plays well with LeBron James. So what's the problem there? LeBron held D'Lo back, but he ain't holding back Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves get off with LeBron. Austin Reeves be having more points than LeBron in the games. They be letting Austin Reeves flow, feeding a hot hand. LeBron be feeding a hot hand to Austin Reeves a lot of times. You know, so what's the disconnect with that? Why isn't if LeBron held back D'Angelo Russell, why isn't he holding back Austin Reeves? Make it make sense. A lot of y'all just want to just blame LeBron James for everything. Same way y'all blame LeBron James for Russell Westbrook missing layups and missing dunks and airballing with the LA Lakers. That wasn't his fault. LeBron can't make him make dunks or make him make layups or make him hit jump shots. It's always clutch sports. Clutch sports made Russell Westbrook turn the ball over. It made Russell Westbrook shoot 0 for 11. It made clutch sports made Russell Westbrook miss wide open layups at the cup. Clutch sports made Russell Westbrook turn the ball over. Made Russell Westbrook, you know, hit the side of the backboard. How do that sound? You know, but anyway, I'm happy that Russ is playing well now. He's balling out. Yeah, I don't know. Russ wasn't in a groove. He wasn't in a groove when he was playing with the Lakers, you know, and he's in a groove playing with the Denver Nuggets. And I'm happy for him. He's a Pantheon great player. He's an all-time great player. I don't know, Pantheon. He's an all-time, not Pantheon. He's an all-time great player. Pantheon, something different. He's an all-time great player. Future Hall of Famer. Outstanding talent in this NBA. And like, man, want the athleticism that we've outside of a healthy Derrick Rose. Now you can see it with Ja Morant too. But Russell Westbrook has been doing that athleticism thing at the point guard position, holding down the fort for the athletic point guard since Derrick Rose got hurt. You know, and so yeah, Russell Westbrook, happy he playing well, but it wasn't LeBron James' fault that Russ was out here missing layups and missing dunks. That ain't nobody's fault but your own. You know, unless LeBron is at the rim blocking Russell Westbrook shots. You know? But anyway, Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out, y'all. Peace.